Hello guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's been a while, but I'm back. Basically every single time I do one of these, I tend to take a long break, but I have essentially found, I just got struck by inspiration. I'm going to make a video talking about Star Wars, basically just what Star Wars means to me. I hope this is the right one, but Star Wars to me is all of Star Wars, not just the originals. Like, I love those movies, but it's not the only part of Star Wars to me. I also like the prequels, which is a thing that many fans will call me a fucking. Most Star Wars fans hate people who like the prequels. They see them as the part of Star Wars that doesn't count. Which I think is just fucking stupid. Because they're just as... Star Wars Episode 3 is just as good as the original trilogy. It's... To the people who... I'm gonna just stop for a second. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yes, the new Star Wars movie. So, okay, the Star Wars movies in general. Basically, I like all of them. Even Episode 1. And I know that they have cheesy fucking dialogue, the prequels, but you forget about lines in the originals like, I have to go to taxi station to pick up some power containers. If we're gonna play this game, you gotta acknowledge that the originals weren't perfect. And this brings me into my topic with the new one, The Last Jedi. What did I think of it? It was really good. All of it. Fuck you and your fucking casino scene was shit. It wasn't. It was pretty good. Fuck you with the stupid Rose is the worst character ever. No, she's not. She's actually pretty good. It's... I just... We're better. Star Wars fans, we have to be better than this. We've been doing this since you guys have been doing this since before I was born. Anything that's not exactly the same as the original trilogy, we just shit on it. Episode 7 doesn't really count because it was word for word just A New Hope. What if J.J. Abrams directed The New Hope? It was... That's a... Jeez. And I do kind of like The Force Awakens. It's just... the only thing I liked about that movie that fucking stuck a lightsaber through. Han Solo in that movie was awesome. 20 minutes from the end. Let's just fucking murder him. Harrison Ford, oh yeah, Han died, haha, finally, yeah. Fuck my fans, I hate them all. I just lost some monetization for this video, so whatever. I don't even freaking monetize these anyways because I didn't know. Because YouTube, within 20 minutes, basically says, nope, too much swearing. Not advertiser friendly. Because you said a bad word. Jesus, it's just dumb. One gigantic fucking rant at a time. Like this game and Knights of the Old Republic would not have been made without the prequels. You cannot say nothing good came out of the prequels. Only time will tell if good games will come out of the frickin' these new ones, but that's not the point. The new ones are arguably better than the prequels. Like The Last Jedi is, it's better than Episode 1, but it's still pretty. Episode 1's mediocre. Like, for all the good things that movie did, it did still give us Jar Jar Binks, which. But in the same light, it gave us Darth Maul, and Grievous fucking killed Kenobi. God damn it. That movie. These movies. What Star Wars fans need to learn. It doesn't matter what you say. Star Wars is Star Wars. It's all good. These people need to stop. These original trilogy assholes need to get off their freaking thrones and look at these movies like the way they are. And I'm looking at a guy named Hello Greedo when I say this. They're not perfect. Shut your fucking mouth. Take your fucking stormtrooper bucket off and look at the movies. And look at the movies. Without your freaking. You know, I'm just. I just. Ah, fuck. No, you'll never take me alive, fuck. Jesus, I'm so focused on fucking ranting that I completely forgot what the hell I was doing, and I fell off a fucking bridge. Where the hell is the saber tank? Where the hell is my saber tank? Jesus. I swear to God you got a saber tank on this map. Jesus! Ah, there it is. The IFTX. Let's do this. Ugh. Well, I don't have a gunner, but whatever. No, but as you can tell, I'm a Star Wars fan who's gotten just. I've had enough. I've had enough of this stupid original trilogy. It is godlike and it's perfect and it did no wrong. It did a lot of things wrong, but it did a lot of things right. Just like the rest of the Star Wars movies. We can't just do Episode 4 again. And again. And again. The originals have already been done. Let's do something else. Episode 8. It was pretty original. Like, yes, there were some scenes that were just ripped straight from Episode 6. That scene shall not be named for now. But still, it was pretty damn original. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. God, I think I remember the next mission, but whatever. I'm just so freaking... Like... The shit that I've seen on YouTube, literally, I get up in the morning, look at my phone before I go to school, and see half my freaking list is covered with why The Last Jedi is the worst movie ever. What? It doesn't even make any sense. Just a few years ago, you were saying Episode 1 was the worst movie ever, and you claim to be a Star Wars fan. Why are 2 of the movies the... You're at this point saying there's 4 good movies and 4 shit ones that we don't even recognize. We have 8 good movies and that one shitty Clone Wars movie that nobody needs to know about. Jesus, why did you put that in this game? Come here, kitties, I got a toy for you. Ah! Ah! Ugh, jeez. Nightfall. Order 66 has been given. The Jedi collaborators must be eliminated on Coruscant. 501st has been given the singular honor executing this order under the command of the newly appointed Lord Vader. Jeez. Like, this scene in the movie was actually really good. I liked Order 66. I liked all of Episode 3. Let's just go into deep detail with Episode 3. The start of that movie, the space battle, it was just a beautiful scene. Put lasers shooting everywhere, explosions, the Dooku versus Anakin and Obi-Wan fight. It had some genuinely funny lines. Not a word. I will always remember that line is amazing, but still on Episode 3, that had one of the funniest... The opening was hilarious. It's been memed to absolute shit. Maybe it's the freaking memes that have turned people off, that have made people say it's not as good. But, you know, the memes are actually somewhat recent, so... Oh, Jesus, I just got hit by a lightsaber. Oh, jeez. Damn it. Ah, crap. There has to be more than 16 of us at this point. I just fucking killed me. That was Ion. And whatever. I was on the intro to Episode 3. That intro was amazing. It was... And the movie actually kept it going from there. You had Obi-Wan versus Grievous, which it is probably a massive fucking time waster, but still, how the hell else were they gonna fill that time? Seriously, you do have to remember, Lucas is just... The other 2 movies weren't amazing, so they really didn't set up too much else to fulfill that time. It's just... Plus, they are in the middle of a fucking war. Kenobi going to take out the enemy general to end the war, that actually makes sense. We've been hearing about the Clone Wars since Episode 4. Yeah, we've been hearing about the Clone Wars since the original one. So we've been hearing about the Clone Wars forever. We've never seen it. So, So, you know, maybe dedicate a little time to show us about this great war that we've been told about since the beginning of Star Wars. Like, the Clone Wars was mentioned within the first 5 minutes of... It was mentioned within the first hour of the movie. It's pretty... You can imagine... Like, from what I imagine... From what I've heard, it was... From what I can imagine, because I wasn't alive when... before the prequels, but I can imagine it was pretty damn important. Jesus. Plus, yes, some of the dialogue is fucking cringy as all hell. Example, I don't like sand, but still, yes, we know. Now on to the new one. The new one was just... The new one was a solid movie, and it was unique. Nobody's gonna confuse The Last Jedi with Empire. I'm just gonna say this now. You're never gonna freaking confuse The Last Jedi with Empire. I could probably end up getting confused between, I don't know what the hell's the name of the movie, Force Awakens and A New Hope. My major thing is there was really no point for this new trilogy, but, it's been okay. Okay then, yes sir. I'm just gonna stop with the rant. I've been ranting for long enough. Anyways, Jesus, they're just fucking stacking Jedi on top of each other. Should probably clear it out with a freaking grenade. Nade spam. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. There's the holocron. No, though, really, there was no point for this new trilogy other than Disney wanted money, but still, you might as well make good movies, and if you're gonna trust Disney with anything, it's to make a good movie. Disney is very capable of making good movies. Like, they've done it before. It's not like we're entrusting Star Wars with a fucking 3-year-old. I know, some people might call J.J. Abrams and the new guy an 8-year-old. Let's do this. Time for the Jedi to end. But this time, by force. Like, if anything, people need to stop fucking eating Tide Pods. We need to worry less about freaking... about a pretty good Star Wars movie not being exactly what your fucking wet dream of Star Wars is. I need to focus on more stopping people from eating Tide Pods. They don't even know who the Empire is. Jesus! Sit down, you fucking piece of crap. It's time for the Jedi to end. Okay, he's dead. So that was that. Jedi are dead. It's time for the rise of the Empire. The empire has risen. More empire. Up the empire. We need more empire. Helps you, boy. We're gonna blow your planet up with that Death Star, eh? Eh? We're the new Canadian Empire, eh? Okay, well, we will see you guys next time. Peace out.